Good morning, guys. How's it going? You are watching Dude Ranch DIY, and my name is Jake. That right there is Louie. And if you saw in the last couple videos, I've been bringing home loads of logs, and I've been dumping them here in the wood yard, as you can see. Today is the day where we are going to start organizing and cutting them and getting them pushed up closer to the splitter to get ready to split. So yeah, I brought home this load of logs the other day, and it got too dark for me to show me dumping it, but here it is in all of its glory. I tried to bring it close enough to the splitter, but I didn't want it to be directly in front, because my plan is going to pick logs up out of the pile here and drop them in front of the splitter, and then buck them up so that all the rounds are in front of the splitter. I didn't want the whole log pile being in front, because then it would kind of get in the way and it would be a little bit more challenging to mark them and cut them up to 16-inch diameter. I have this pile of just like cookies and offcuts and stuff here that are currently in the way, so I'm going to get those out of the way, put them in my pile, and then we're gonna get started here cutting up these logs. All right, guys, we just got those chunks out of the way. I actually split them up into an IBC tote. I'll burn them in my own stove, but now I got my bang-in, log vise here. I'm gonna give the old 455 Rancher a quick touch-up, and we're gonna get cutting up some wood. Louie is very emphatic. He wants me to sharpen this, so here we go. All right, guys, so we're all nice and sharp here. Gonna remove this from the vise. If you were wondering why the trailer hitch was here, I was using it to bang it in. Now I'm gonna use it to bang it out. So yeah, if you haven't seen one of these things before, it's pretty cool. It just has spikes. You can bang it into any log. It's nice and portable if you don't have a vise. I keep it in my chainsaw filing and toolkit, so I always have it with me. I will try and find this on Amazon and put a link to it in the description. All right, guys, we got those first couple logs all bucked up, stacked up near the splitter. As you can see, we got a lot more to go, plus a whole nother load still in the trailer. Louie's been having fun climbing on the logs, so we are basically just going to rinse and repeat here. I'm going to keep pulling logs out with the trailer and bringing them over here, marking them up, bucking them up, pushing them closer to the splitter until we get through this whole pile. We got a nice fire going in the oil drum over there. Burning up all. I'm really trying to clean up, the woods around here. So every time I come out, I try and pull like down stuff, branches. You can see that branch over there, and just kind of cut it up and throw it in once I get a good fire going. And gives me something else to do while I'm out here. As if I need more things to do during my day. But yeah, I'm gonna start bucking up these logs, and we're just gonna keep chugging away. So we got a new lot of logs laid out in front of the splitter here in the cutting area. I'm gonna grab the Mingo marker here out of the big tool rack. Ever since I got these rear ballast suitcase weights for the big tool rack, this thing has not, literally has not left the back of my tractor. I threw in 2 extra bags of tube sand just to give me an extra 120 pounds here, because the primary use of this tractor, as you guys can tell, is just picking up logs and moving these totes and stuff, at least when I'm here. Out on the job, it's a little different story, but having the big tool rack is so nice. As you can see, just grab the Mingo marker. We're ready to mark logs. It's nice having all the tools in one spot. Now before we get splitting, I want to show you a new update that I did pertaining to the stroke restrictor plate. I got this idea from somebody in the comment section. I actually forget who said it to me, but thank you for saying it. It was something that I had thought about before, just not to any great degree, but the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. So essentially, my stroke restrictor plate, there's 2 different positions, 20-inch, which is where it is here, 24-inch here. Now you can see here on the 24-inch, that little silver part there, that's actually a bushing. So these holes in the I-beam itself have bushings welded in, and basically the bushings on these 2 holes wore out and broke out of the I-beam. So it left basically a 1-inch hole. So I went to the hardware store, bought a big 2-inch by 1-inch diameter bolt with a lock nut on the bottom, and I just tightened them up and made the edges of the bolt even with the back of the push plate here, and I'm hoping that will help solve the problem. I ran a couple pieces through, as you can see, and they didn't really budge. I think over time, well, I'm hoping over time that they won't move around too much and wear out the holes and make them more of an oval shape rather than circle. But today's going to be the first good test. We got our 1-inch pin in there, doing great. Got a bunch of rounds cut up here, as you can see. Louie's walking around the woods looking for sticks, so we're going to get splitting here. all right guys, there's another full tote. For those of you who might have been wondering, I do fill up the middle of it, so it is real packed full. I've been using the big tool rack here as my ballast ever since I got these suitcase weights. It works great as ballast. I mean, the thing itself is 300 pounds. You put on those 6 42-pound suitcase weights, and that equals another 250 pounds. Then you're up to 550. I also have in these 2 60-pound bags of tube sand. So that's 550, 670 pounds on the back here. I mean, honestly, when picking up these full totes of, you know, freshly split wood, you can't have enough ballast. I think I'll probably end up picking up 2 more bags of tube sand just to throw down there in the bottom, because they really don't take up too much room on the sides. I still have full functionality of the box and, you know, all the tool carriers and everything, because these totes are heavy. I mean, my tractor picks them up fine, but the limiting factor is the ballast on the back. And the big tool rack's great because I can carry all my tools and have ballast, so I'm killing like multiple birds with one stone. So I'm gonna pick this tote up here, and that'll probably be it for this video. The sun's starting to go down, and Louie and I need to go in, take a little rest. As you can see, he is stretched out on his lead there, wanting to go up to the house. So guys, just a little update on the stroke restrictor bolts here. They have not budged. Now, I am going to try and tighten them back up before I head up for the evening, just to see if they loosened up. But I was watching them pretty much every return stroke, and they weren't really moving. So I think, you know, I don't want to jinx it, but I think that might be the ticket here. Splitter is working great. The new catch tray, the hour meter, the restrictor plate, or restrictor bolts, excuse me, new hydraulic filter. We're cooking with gas here, and we got a lot of nice wood to split up. So stay tuned for plenty more splitting action. So guys, that's going to wrap up this video here for today. It was another beautiful day here in southwestern Connecticut, and we made the most of it. By bucking up a lot of these logs, getting them split, you name it, we were doing it today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. We got plenty more firewood action, as I mentioned, coming up in the future. If you like the video, give us a big thumbs up. Any questions or comments, stick them down in the comment section below. Don't forget, we do have a Dude Ranch DIY Instagram and Facebook, as well as a merchandise store. All the links for those are in the description to every video. So check out the merch if you're looking for a little holiday gift. We have everything from t-shirts, stickers, to tumblers. So be sure to check that out. But for now, I'm Jake. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.